Hey there, YouTube. Charles T back again with another PSA reveal. This time it's all basketball. I believe I got it on the special, the $13.99 or $14.99. Yeah, it was. So pretty cheap to grade nowadays with some of these specials. So don't need a ton to make your money back. 20 bucks a card if you're getting it. Get your grading feedback and your eBay feedback, and then just what you got into the card to add that on top of the 20 bucks. So some winners, some losers. This one probably a loser on this Giannis. So we'll get into it. Got the hollow. I still like grading Giannis. Stuff sells okay, not as great as it used to. It's a 9 on the hollow. These yellow hoops, they just keep getting tens, man. Every single one in this order, a 10. I do see a little bit of weighting sometimes, and they'll let it go. I think the yellow hides it a lot, so it's good to see. This is my fourth 10 on this card. Still have the other three, so I got to lower the price. Probably get about 30 bucks too. I think I have it at 40, so if I lower it to 30, probably sell them. These are tough pulls. They're not numbered. They come out of retail, but these reds are very, very tough. I think this is like a pop 1 or 2. The Cosmic. This was the card before the Wemby, the Banchero. It's a great player. I think that's like 110. I think the last one sold for 118, something like that. So probably a little bit lower. It's pop 2 now. Variation. This one's going to be a loser. Got the 9 on this, hoping for the 10. You kind of have to get a 10 on this. I think it's like a $3 card raw. Probably maybe a 15 tops, maybe a 10 or $15 card. Did a lot of the Caitlins. Didn't do the paper stuff, but I did do all the chrome stuff and the parallels. So this is the floating hearts to 199. Gets the 9, but raw these are still doing 40, so I'm gonna put this up for maybe 100. Probably take 75 if somebody offers that. But her stuff is just moving like crazy. These record breakers, had a ton of them. I got 4 or 5 in this order. 4, right? Yeah, 4 of these, all 10s. Got another 4 or 5 in my next order as well. This is the order that I did a pre-submission on. I showed you guys, I broke up the order, so there's some Caitlins in there. There's reasons why I broke some of these up. These Fearlesses, not sure what they saw on them. Maybe it's the centering compared to the other stuff. Like that's a little bit off-centered, but it's not bad. It's still within 60-40. All the corners and edges were pretty clean on these, so maybe it's centering. I don't know. That one's a little bit better centered than that first one. I thought I'd get 110 at least on these Fearless, but they all got 9s. Different story for the Razzle Dazzles though. These are probably selling for the most. These are probably about 120 right now. I've seen some go for 160 on auctions. Just maybe some crazy bidders out there. But all the Razzle Dazzles get the 10s. Artistic Selection gets a 10. We'll rest this out. And a 9. So couldn't complete a set of 10s, but not bad. I think even in a 9, they'll still be about 40 bucks. The 8 on the Hyper Pink. That's on the... Get out of there. Curry, love grading his stuff. 8. Might get 15 out of it. Won't lose too much off of that. No biggie there. The purple Express Lane gets a 10. The purple Optical Illusions with Chris Paul gets a 10. The Splash, I really wanted this to get a 10, but gets the 9. I think it's the centering. Left to right's fine. Top to bottom, that ball might be just a little bit too close, but white back's pretty easy to see. The yellow, another 10 on the yellows. Loving it. I got a bunch of other yellows I might look at. I'll get in 10s. The Gold Wave, I thought this might get a 9 just because of centering, and then some of the other cards in here, but they all have similar centering, so you'll see I did pretty well on these, but that's a great looking card. It's the National Pride, the red, white, and blue. They just got done at the Olympics, got another gold medal, so hopefully do well on that. Luca, the 9. The My House gets the 10. Optical Illusions gets a 10. And this is the head scratcher of the order. Gets a 7. I could not find anything on this, guys. Anything wrong with it. Usually a 7, there's going to be an indent, a thumbnail, imprint. The only thing that I thought I saw maybe is just some peeling. I know the football had some issues with the backs peeling, but just a little bit there maybe. But if that's not peeling, I don't know what else they saw on this. So not worth cracking, not worth making a fuss about it. So I'll just probably do a 99-cent auction, see what I get for it. Another yellow with the 10. The orange ice gets the 9. Ant-Man, these are from those Walmart tins. Let's chase the Ant-Man. Did get one. I think just the centering maybe got this one. But overall, it's pretty clean. Still worth grading. This one I'll probably just get my money back on. Won't get too much anything on a 9. Gets the 10 on the Express Lane purple. An 8 on the green prisms. I've been having tough luck with the colored prisms. I don't know what they're seeing. Looked great to me. Just the centering's actually pretty decent. Top to bottom might be a little off. The left to right's perfect. Then the Giddy White to 35 this is from the hangers. I think I pulled that on camera. 26 to 35. SGA gets a 9 on the ice. Keontae George on the orange ice gets a 9. This is also from those Walmart tins. Josh Green. Not a huge card, but still 40, 50 bucks tops. So not bad. Again, from the Walmart tins. The Halliburton with the 9. I'll probably break even on that one. Purple Scoot. Scoot stuff sells, man. It's not high dollar stuff, but it does sell. It does move anytime I put Scoot out. Jet Green Prism. Similar centering. That's why I sent it in this as the Ant-Man. But this one gets a 10. That one gets an 8. Back's the same. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Center this again. This was the card after the Wemby. So all 3 out of that Cosmic Pack got 10s. Jet Howard's probably about $120 card. It is the courtside, so it does add a little bit of premium, even though he's not a great rookie in the class. But get what you get. GG gets the 10. His stuff really sells. I'm happy with that. Purple Shocks are always tough. The 10 on the purple LeBron. Express Lane, the 10 on the My House, and the purple. The 10 on the Silver Prism, Neon Icon. I like these Neon Icons, they're pretty cool cards. Jaquez, purple, gets a 9. His stuff sells decent too. Like I said, I won't make big money off this. Probably break even or lose a couple bucks off a 9, but it's what it is. Gets the 10 on the green Prism though. The Magic. Similar centering to the AD. That's why I sent it here. So it's from those T-Mall boxes that I opened. So got a lot of Lakers out of it, which is, if you're not getting the big rookies out of them, that's kind of what you need. With those players that have a good following. Magic Johnson, Silver Prism gets the 10. So great there. Probably $35 to $40 card. Jokic always sells for me. Gets the 10 out of the Red Wave. Same box out of those other 2 golds there. But I do get the 9 on the Hyper Pinks. Just tough grading on those. And the yellow, of course, gets a 10. All right, we got 2 stacks to go. Orange Ice gets a 10. Probably about a $50 card. $45.50, somewhere in there. 9. I had another one on 9. I think I got 20 bucks for it, so break even there. Purple, probably lose a couple bucks on that one. It's the 9. The Lively yellow, of course, gets a 10. Green Prism gets a 10. Stacking those together. The 9 on the silver. I preferred to flip those around, but oh well. Maxi Red Wave rookie. National Pride gets a 10. Keegan Murray. Again, not a big card. It was probably a bigger card a couple of years ago when it first came out, but still a $45 card. The Shaq and the Red Wave from those T-Mobile boxes. Get another 10 out of those. Shaq Orange Ice 10. Shaq Silver 10. Podziemski. This is the Blue Seismic. And it's a 249. So nice to get that in a 10. Same 249 on the Tatum. Blue Seismic gets a 10. That is bookend 1 of 249. So maybe a little bit of premium there. Don't know why people pay up for that stuff, but they do. So the Holo gets a 9. The My House Holo gets a 10. But the Optical Illusions gets a 9. Splash 10. And of course the Yellow gets a 10. Another Yellow, Eamon Thompson gets a 10. Green Prism gets a 9. Orange Ice gets a 9. Deep Space gets a 10. This is one of the better centered ones I think I've ever seen out of Deep Space. Same amount of centering, same space on both sides, top bottom as well is just perfect. Not a big card, but just thought I should send it in with that, being just that perfect. His brother, Asor, gets the 10 on the Holo. A 9 on the Green Prism. Case and Wallace, a 9 and a 10. So again, not big cards, but rookies do okay, especially in 10s. All right, the rest of this, except for the last card, and we'll just do the last card now, is going to be all Wemby's. So this I got in a break. It was the very last card pulled. I had $50 credit in the break, so just needed something to use it on. And pulled the Red Sparkle. It was the Sparkle packs, so it wasn't pack pulled per se, or from a hobby box or anything like that. But good to get something on a break, and gets a 10, get some money back. I think I ended up like $12. I had to pay on top of the 50 to get that. So it was just random teams. But you're hoping for the Spurs. So some contenders. These grade pretty well. They're pretty easy to see. Going to be about $50 cards, 45 to 50, somewhere in there. The optics. These have come down a lot. These were doing 100 plus. Now they're probably about 75, maybe less, maybe 70. So 3 out of 4 there. The Wemby's. And the big dog of the order here. I was surprised I didn't get upcharged. When I sent these in, these were doing about 1,000 in a 10. They've come down. They're about 650 to 675 right now. But it's nice to get it in a 10. I thought I'd get upcharged. The order was taking a long time in assembly, so I thought they were gonna send that over and upcharge me, but they didn't. So thank you PSA on that. So the Express Lane Wemby 10. 2 Splash 10s, Splash Purple 10, and again, all these had similar centering. That's why I sent them with each other. The White Hat Rookie is a 9 out of 10, because they have some other ones that are in different orders. Didn't want to mix them. So the Hoops Yellow gets the 10s, and the Hoops Base Wemby's get 10s, so got a pair there. Then we got 2 Prisms, 10 and 10. Deep Space gets a 10. See, that one's off compared to that Amen, but still gets a 10. And we get an Emergent 10, Instant Impact 10, and a Silver Prism Instant Impact. Global Reach gets a 9. I don't do well on these. There's too much silver on there, I guess. The 9 on the Wemby Monopoly, and to finish it off, we get the 10 on the purple. So overall, pretty decent order, guys. 109 cards, 75 were PSA 10s. Comes out to 68.8% PSA 10 rate. I believe it was 24.8%, something like that on the 9s. And overall, just a pretty decent order, solid order. It's a little bit above my norm, about 64 to 65%. So get to 68, and the bigger cards did get 10. So pretty happy with this. My next order has popped. It's all baseball, and not too happy with those grades. Just a lot of head scratchers, a 5 and a 6 in there, and you'll see them shortly, hopefully by Monday or Tuesday. All right, guys, take care. See you on the next one. Later.